Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and transition over. We got Shinji versus Aster. And it will be a best of 3, I believe, yes. And then after that we will have Multimage and John the Pilgrim. Both extremely strong competitors as well.
From the looks of it for this exhibition, they are doing Intense Chaos Ship to floor 6.
Yep, Intense Chaos Ship to floor 6. So we will get to see the special machine fight in this one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It has been so long since I have played either Chaos Ship or Overlord that I kind of half forgot that they get a different machine fight.
Yeah, that's half the reason why I included Sword Ship as an option for GDQ as well, because that kind of just the special machine fight to see it. I probably could have included Chaos Ship, but I wanted to leave it at like 4 options because when you have too many options, things get like too spread out.
Fair, and also of course this is who we're talking about, and Sword Ship.
And Sword Ship, yep. I love my swords. Alright, sounds like everybody is ready, so we can get a seed set up. I will go ahead and set up the seed.
Okay.
And I'll make sure that I get the seed written in. Let's see, 247 18519. And then I will ignore this one for later. One 8519. Yep, everything looks good. Sword Ship, Intense Lethality. Shop looks good. Yes. Yes. Clearing core machine, so have fun with that fight. That is not an easy fight, for sure.
I don't think I've ever heard machine referred to as core. Again, I think I've always referred to it as just machine, damaged machine, and broken machine. Between the 3 different versions we see.
Yeah. Okay, yep.
Bombs.
Yep, bombs look good now. Yeah, I think the more important thing with Chaos Ship is basically having all of your weapons toggled on. It makes it more exciting. You can technically like toggle them all off, but why would you do that on Chaos Ship? Alright. Are we ready? Are you ready, kids?
You got one ready?
Awesome. Alright.
2 ready.
Down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Start timer.
Hey, our racers go again.
And they are off. Let's see what we got. So, right immediately to the left, we've got extra POW, Fortune.
Fortune is not a bad idea on Chaos Ship. More ammo pickups to keep yourself tough for the keywords.
Yeah, if it were me, I would have picked... of course, I'm the one that likes damage, so I would immediately pick reserves. Just for that
Does
extra.
the improved E-shooter effect still proc for AB when you don't have ammo?
I don't think it procs for Chaos Ship. I think if you go into the go into those rooms, you know, when you hit the breach stones, the breach rooms. Yeah, I think that's the only time you actually see the pea shooter on Chaos Ship. Got Ringleader.
Wonder if we might have someone go back, because I saw that in the gamble room there was the dagger cartridge, which is
dagger cartridge.
Nice.
Extra damage on bosses is really nice, and I'm pretty sure that it's not affected by your damage penalties. Not that you're going into floor. Yeah.
Given that things like quickening or reserves aren't affected by those, it would not surprise me that also.
Yeah. And Shinji is already on to floor 2.
Yep. We will see if Aster doubles back to get the cartridge.
Nope, Aster's moving forward. Interesting.
Interesting choice. Interesting choice. I personally wouldn't have done that, but that's me kind of thinking that, hey, if you do manage to get the gamble and get it, then maybe that extra damage will pay off in the future, but...
Yeah, but it's also money.
Time. And you also just may straight up not get it.
Yeah. Yeah, gambling, that's just how it is. Aw, dang it. But,
It's what, you have to roll a 1 or a 6?
I think it's 2 or 6? Someone will correct me on that.
I can't remember.
It's one of 2 numbers. But also, what's really funny is that it's actually seated.
So, it's functionally a 1 in 3 chance, but like the Mario Party dice in a lot of their games, it's not actually chance.
Basically, yep. If you do the seed again, you will get the exact same, like, rolls on the dice before you get it. So, like, if it took 3 chances to get that cart, it will be 3 every time you do that seed.
That's kind of hilarious, honestly.
It is.
Though.
It's so funny.
Kunai in the shop. If you had... That's, like, the one time that you would maybe want stealth.
I don't remember. I need to check the wiki, how much damage it is. But I'm pretty sure... I'll figure that out later, but... It's an additive bonus, I think, on unaware enemies. Of course, there's certain enemies that you actually really can't attack until they are aware of you, such as the...
Yeah.
Little... Mirrorheads, I think.
Oh, there was Crowbar on Aster's side.
Ooh, Crowbar is always nice.
Crowbar is always nice,
yeah.
Especially on Chaos Ship.
Yeah, you just need to get the ammo.
But they are both fairly close, though Aster here is electing to stay on floor 2 longer.
Probably looking for that,
Oh, the weapon?
Maybe.
No, they've already found it.
Oh, interesting. I'm guessing they wanted the gold bomb?
Maybe they forgot they had seen it.
Maybe.
Meanwhile, Shinji over here is having unfortunate times with a railgun on Intruder.
Yeah. Railgun on Intruder is always a feels bad moment.
Yeah. The only time it feels slightly good is if you get an angle where you can, like, just fire through all the segments.
Yeah.
But anytime that happens, I find myself sitting there going, Now, if I had a drill, he would just die.
Yeah. Ooh, right above Crazy Fish when you're trying to fight them is not a good time to be.
No.
Expansion port. Let's see what we got. We got better Ooh, better tropes is always really good to have. No. Oh wow.
Take electrostatic aura and gold star.
I mean, golden star is.
What does better tropes do for Chaos Shift? Does it make it so it's a full ammo?
Yes. You get extra health and extra ammo. Always.
That would have been excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate,
Aster
but
over here struggling with shade.
Yeah. When you don't have any ammo and you're on those base guns, you just don't get a lot of power with them.
Yeah. Though gold star is definitely not a bad thing to take, especially on intense lethality.
Yeah.
Health is more tight.
It's good safety.
Yeah. Ooh. Aster's on 1.
Uh-oh. Gotta take that health. And the HP parts will not get you a health up. You will get a shield.
No.
Which is still good. That's an extra hit that you can take, but...
Both intense and sudden death, the health you start with is your max health. You can't get higher.
Basically. Looks like they're struggling on floor 3. It's been rough, for sure.
Both of them don't seem to be doing amazing this floor 3. It is not a good layout.
Yeah, not a good layout. You've got no ammo, so you're stuck with the base guns, which can be bad.
Now, Shinji is currently drilling into armor tech.
Yep. Although, ooh, there's the death.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that's a funny bug.
The drill's still there.
Mm-hmm. So I think Aster can kind of take it easy for now. I did not see what Aster took.
Weatherproof. They took Scrap Runner.
Scrap Runner's good. Scrap Runner's always good.
Scrap Runner, Weatherproof, or I believe Stealth.
Yeah, that was probably the best one out of them all.
Yeah. Now, Shinji had managed to find that and pick that up. Gold Star with Scrap Runner is...
Oh, now we see
always it. Good.
Now we see, Aster's just gonna take some time to do a little shopping in these, breach rooms. Yeah.
They can get some health. Just gotta hope that these Breachstone rooms can also have some really evil setups.
Yeah.
I don't know if it still is the case after Into Oblivion, but I know someone found a seed that had floor 1 Breachstones, and both of them were engorged rooms.
Yes. We have quite a few of them. I suppose the max ammo is always good to have.
Yeah.
So Aster can kind of take a little bit of time, but can't take too much time because Shinji is going to catch up.
They're gonna work on what they remember.
Yeah, Shinji has to work on what he remembers of the seed.
Yeah, which could mean that he catches back up to Shinji rather quickly.
Indeed. And it looks like Aster is now on to the second phase of armor attack. Not a terribly hard phase to deal with.
No, just kind of annoying, at least the first time that you realize that there is a phase 2.
Yeah.
I've got a friend of mine that it's become a bit between me and them that they just vehemently dislike Armor Attack, and that's because the first time they've encountered him, they didn't realize that there was going to be a phase 2 and got smacked as he dropped into the floor.
Yeah, that happens.
Like stealth and reserves.
Reserves is good. That's extra damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's only one answer there, really, but I'm not particularly a fan of Blink.
Yeah, Blink is either you like it or you don't. I usually in speedruns pick one over the other.
Yeah. Like, the improvement that's been made to Blink is definitely nice.
It is, yeah, but
it's not enough for me to pick it over other good options when I'm doing things.
Yeah.
It's everything else here sucks. This is the least sucky option.
Yeah, basically. Shinji looks like they are right on floor 2 and catching up.
They're slowly making their way back down.
Yep.
Ooh.
And this is an intense run, so yeah.
Sword on the Strife Sphere is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Even on like no ammo.
Yeah. Also just noticed Needle in the shop. That could be helpful, especially for seeming both of our racers at the moment have very frequently had no ammo, so even having just the slightest bit of homing could help.
Yeah. Getting that ammo back up.
Always good, always good.
That's a lot of bombs, but a lot of
oh my goodness.
a lot of money for you to catch up. So you just need about 3,000 more.
Damage.
Oh, well, I guess
They're gonna take Needle.
I suppose when you've got like almost nothing left, you might as well grab it. I would have picked the ammo more than anything, but you can see the slight homing as well on the lasers as well in the runic.
Yeah. It can come in handy, especially if you just have basic stuff. Ooh, more ammo.
Yep.
Though Shinji is on floor 4, so that 3-floor casualty is...
Oh, Shinji's almost at floor. Ooh, yeah, Shinji's almost at floor.
Yeah. That gap is very rapidly closed, and they're in a much better health position than they were last time here. Well, maybe not, though.
Maybe not. A little scary right there.
Yeah. As much as when it comes to, like, these races, you want to be going fast, sometimes you have to weigh your options between going fast and being careful.
Yeah, even with these being exhibition matches, these are races, of course. So you have to make sure, you know, what can you do to go fast but also stay safe.
Yeah. And sometimes the better option to go fast is to be safer, even if it ends up being slower in the beginning, because you can pick up the pace later. Aster is about to potentially leave floor 4.
Yep.
They really want that damage up, but unfortunately they just don't have enough money.
Yeah, you have to accept sometimes that you are not going to get as the money that you need to, especially on those expensive shops.
Yeah.
Like, you have to decide, okay, which expensive item do I want more? And
especially on the lower floors where those prices get very bad.
Yeah, I would have bombed. Well, I don't think it's a need to bomb into it because you need to. You can easily access the boss room or mini boss room. Which it's our boy Idol.
Shockingly close to the boss entrance this time.
Yeah, usually it's the opposite.
Usually he's like, there is one branch in the sanctum, and he's right at the end of it.
And it's always Idol, except this time.
It almost always is Idol.
Quickening, stealth, or expansion port. Quickening is fantastic for safety. I would keep that for machine.
Yeah. That may not be a bad idea here, because, like, on one hand, yes, on Intense, you don't get the same health drop that you would.
Yeah,
in
on
Mild.
In Mild, yeah.
These two are also going to floor 6, and floor 6 can be a fresh hell, even without loops.
Oh yeah, I've been doing lots and lots of F6 runs, and it's rough.
I mean, I remember practicing for the one tournament that was F6, and there was a solid amount of my practices that were DNFs because I would make it through Overlord relatively intact, and then F6 would just rip me a new one.
Yeah. That's happened to me many times. I think when I've been practicing for the marathon runs, I've been like emphasizing more, at least with my practices, of staying safe more than anything, and that can mean
there's a lot more being careful on F6 runs because there's more endurance required.
Yeah, nice room for Aster.
Cloak is in Shinji's shop.
Ooh, that's nice. Cloak is great safety.
Ammo. Aster is going into Overlord with almost full ammo.
Almost full ammo. Lots and lots of bombs, lots of health.
What keywords are on that Thunderhead that they've been given? Not sure.
I think pretty good. Hard to tell. Not without pausing to find out what it is.
Yeah. Thunderhead is not terrible on Overlord as well because
1 HP.
He's got such a...
Whoa, that was close. Whew.
He's got such a chunky hitbox for you to throw yourself at.
Looks like Shinji has also hit Pucked Quickening already. So that's very unfortunate.
I just wonder if I were Aster, like, going into phase 3 and was on 1 HP, if you would make the decision to say, no, I'm not going to save it for machine anymore.
Go forward.
I'm just going to pop it now.
Doing a little dance before going forward.
We've still got, like, basically a floor difference between these two. Shinji just entered Sanctum, and Aster's just entering below the seal.
Yeah. And this is a rough floor.
This floor, in some ways, is sometimes worse than nowhere.
Yeah, because you've got a lot of tanky enemies, and you don't have shops or upgrade stations or anything.
Yeah, at least with nowhere, you know there's guaranteed.
Oh, there's that Pucked Quickening.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
No. That sucks, but it does mean they're still going.
Yes.
Of course, the only way for floor 6 to have a shop is the cool sunglasses
Yeah.
cartridge.
Or flag, I think, might help with that as well.
Flag probably could potentially, because flag is
gives you, I think
extra
it gives,
special room.
Yeah, it gives you an extra special room, which can be, I think, what?
Oh, Nick's saying that flag can't make shops appear.
Oh, flag can't make shop. Never mind. I think it gives you what, extra Renegade room? Question mark? Or is it a different kind? I don't know. I never. Yeah, flag is garbage.
Is. Make things like Vault, Reliquary, Microcore. Okay, so those kinds of special rooms.
Alright, one mini boss down for floor 6.
The mini bosses on floor 6 are also sometimes the difference maker between floor 6 or floor 7. Because floor 7, sometimes you get lucky. It's like, oh, it's just like a quad core intruder and chomper.
Chomper, yeah.
And but floor 6 is like, yeah, have a idol, the twin cores, I don't remember their name,
Twofold.
and engorged.
Just backed into there. Hats for all. Perfect.
What a great use of your ammo.
What a great one.
Shame it isn't looping, because I know when you're looping, Hats for All actually has a rather spooky side effect.
It does, yeah.
Oh, it is engorged. No!
Shout out to the one time. Yeah, shout out to Engorged. Rest in peace. Time for the run back.
Oh, that is not good. They're going to need to make haste, because Shinji's on floor 5, but they also don't know what fresh hell awaits them in floor 6.
Yeah. It's not good. Well, at least they got a key for it.
This is what we're saying about floor 6. It's nasty.
Yeah.
Especially on Intense or Sudden Death, where you don't have the same safety.
Yeah, it's not good. For sure.
Sometimes you can, on like mild difficulty, you can just have so much health that you can almost basically brute force your way through any room, but not on Intense, and certainly not on Sudden Death.
Yeah.
I think 5 health does mean that both our racers have some wiggle room.
Yeah.
But it's still not much. It takes 3 unlucky double damage hits and you're just down and out.
Yep, you are down and out. And I guess one of the other unfortunate things is that Star Providence also doesn't let you practice mini-bosses either.
No.
Yeah, it's not like Crypt of the Necrodancer. Yeah, it's not like Crypt of... Yeah. Like, excuse me, sorry. In Crypt of the Necrodancer, you actually get options to not only practice weapons, but also you can, or practice mini-bosses and bosses, but you can do it with whatever weapons you want. So you're able to practice how to defeat certain mini-bosses or bosses in certain situations where you have them. And I think that would help immensely with...
Oh! Shinji has Scanner, and it hit all 3 of the mini-bosses.
Yeah, Shinji can speedrun this one if he wants to.
And Aster is trying so badly to get that dagger, but they do eventually get it.
Yeah. That dagger probably could have helped.
Yeah. Not so much against Engorge, but just against the bosses. Now,
ooh,
imagine
that's
if
a
Grudge
rough
was
room that
also on
Shinji is in right now.
If Grudge was also on this seed, that would just be funny.
Yeah. I think we did have an earlier seed with both Grudge and Dagger.
When you really want specific guys dead.
There's Idol. Idol is now down for the count.
Means this floor 6 has Idol, Twinfold, and Engorge. That is quite the trio.
Indeed, yeah.
Don't think it could get too much worse than that on floor 6, actually. I'm trying to remember who else from floor 5 could show up.
No, I think those are the worst ones that you can get.
Yeah, because, like, if memory serves,
Great
Redcap and Grim can also show up on there. What?
Also, just a very useful crates cost less to open. On floor 6 with no other crates. There's Redcap. Redcap isn't the worst, though. It's probably the best one to deal with.
Wait, that means the mini-bosses here are different. Wait, because Shinji scrapped a key!
That wasn't fixed!
I didn't think about that!
I thought that was fixed!
Maybe it was, I don't know, but,
we need to look back.
apparently actually not.
Because I remember we had different mini-bosses for certain things, and now I have to look back and see if we scrapped keys. And then I'm gonna have to go back to Alex and say, hey, this didn't get fixed.
Unfortunately, still has Engorge, though.
He's got 2 bombs. And he's almost...
This is true.
Use your bombs.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go. Now you got it.
Ooh.
Very scary. I'm sure that you can do 2
Whoa,
HP.
call.
I'm sure that you can do 2 HP, machine. Shinji's like,
She's just sitting there.
You've got a
Wait,
sword. You
girl.
can handle it.
Sword is definitely good for, original machine.
Yeah, original machine. A lot of people don't think to practice this boss, but it's good to practice.
It's a really fun boss overall as well, because a lot of the attacks that they pull are ones that still feel similar to what you fight with, like, default machine, or what I sometimes call broken machine. No!
Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll keep going. I don't think Multimage is back yet, so we'll keep going until Multimage is back, basically. But yeah.
Yeah. This does mean that at least if we go to flagplants, it's on the first phase of machine.
I just noticed Alex is in the chat and just sweating like, hey, did it get fixed? We'll have to look at the VODs and see if that is going on. Oh, Multimage is typing. Give me a few minutes and I'll be good to go.
Okay. So we have a flag plant at phase 1 of machine.
Yep, for Shinji.
Yep. Aster is currently back to floor 3, giving Intruder a good what for.
Perfect. Good. Intruder deserves that. Intruder window.
Not Aster, Shinji.
Oh, Shinji, right.
Yeah, instead of starting with Fortune.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
And like I said, floor 6 is not easy, and especially with the original machine to contend with.
Yeah.
Oh, that gun has execute. I didn't notice that. Execute on Ringleader is a meme.
It's kind of funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're on mild, more often than not, when it comes to floor 6. Like, floor 6 on its own is already rough, but like original machine, damaged machine if you're playing swordship, or monolith are all nasty bosses that you have to be mentally prepared for.
Exactly, yeah. That reminds me, I should probably practice more of original or damaged machine, just so I'm ready for it during my boss practice.
Is there much particularly different between original machine and damaged machine, aside from one spot with swordship and the other spot with chaos?
So there's one attack unique to original machine that chaos ship gets, and one attack that is unique to damaged machine that swordship gets. So there's only one attack that's unique to each one.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's it.
It's not something I've ever noticed.
Yeah, I've never noticed it myself.
The end cutscene.
Mm-hmm. This is a rough,
This is an awful breach room.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about when getting, bad breach rooms. Oh, got slammed by those double damage bullets. Oh!
Ooh.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. That is not great.
That is not great.
That is one of the nastier rooms in there.
Yeah. Shinji looking pretty healthy now on floor 3.
Yeah.
Or, yeah,
5
floor 3.
health, shield. Oh, there goes the
There
shield.
goes the shield. Whoops, commentator's curse.
No.
No.
Will Shinji do better with armor attack this time?
Nick is saying, I will emphasize that this is Aster's idea. You know, it happens.
It does. Sometimes you go, it's like, oh, this would be a great idea to, like, do an exhibition run of, and it could be, but by virtue of trying to go fast, sometimes things take a slightly different spin.
Indeed, yes. That was just me with Sudden Death Scully.
Any of the Sudden Death exhibitions are always, like, super fascinating because of how tightly you have to play while still going fast.
Exactly,
but also,
yeah.
I think the handful of times I've also done Sudden Death exhibitions, I always die at least once because I am not good at not avoiding damage.
Yeah. It looks like Aster's gonna try and get that dagger again. And again, I will emphasize that the this is a good showcase of it. That the rolls are absolutely 100% seated. So however many rolls that, yeah, 3?
I think it was 4, maybe even 5.
Okay.
It was a good number of rolls.
Yeah, as long as Aster keeps the money up, then she should be able to get, or they should be able to get them. As long as you also have the money to cycle through, I mean. Oh. Okay. Yeah, exhibition might be like whoever finishes first.
At this rate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it depends on if Pilgrim comes back.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick says our races appear to be whenever we go ahead. So I can... it is 1:07. So, let's go ahead and ping them. Ping Shinji.
To let them know that this is their last attempt. Win or die. This is your last shot in the hat.
Oh, Aster's talking. Yeah, this will be last attempts. Go till he die and then we'll flagplant. And right now I think the flagplant is on machine. Oh, John's gonna make some coffee.
Phase 1 of machine for Shinji.
There. Looked like it was like 5-6 hits on Dagger.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, getting Dagger is definitely nice.
Yeah, especially when you're low damage. For the record, in the Into Oblivion update, the max damage... excuse me, wow. Okay, now I've got heartburn. Whoops. The max damage was nerfed, I think, from like 150 to 130. Was it 150 to 130? I will be corrected in the chat on... Oh, I accidentally turned on something. But yeah. Oh, I accidentally turned on Copilot. Why do I have you on? I thought I got rid of you. I will check that later.
Because Windows.
Because Windows. Yeah, I remember getting rid of Copilot, but, yeah. The max damage for Intense and Sudden Death was nerfed from 150%, I think, to 130, I think, and then 200 to... Or is it 300% to 200%?
300.
300 to 200.
It was 300 to 200.
Okay.
And the reason I remember that is because I was just really gutted with the 300, because I love that Sudden Death is like, yeah, play good, you die in one hit, but you can also, like, armalize anything that gets in your way.
Basically,
and you still very much can, but you're gonna have to deal with them a little bit longer now.
Yeah. It's a little bit more of a skill. You have to learn to no-hit things. Unless if you don't have that.
It's a shame, but on the other hand, I can understand and respect it.
Yeah, and that's what makes the Frost Blessing so gosh darn powerful. On both Intense and Sudden Death. Because, like...
Being able to potentially have 2 extra hits is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
And not just 2 extra hits, guaranteed 2 extra hits.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure... Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that you get you recharge your shield anytime you go down the floor. So,
yes.
Yeah.
So you always start with a shield, which is also, again, it's great for Intense, but is an utter godsend for Sudden Death, because that means if you did poorly on the boss, you have the comfort of knowing you're going in with...
Yeah, you got at least 2 hits.
Or if you're going into nowhere, you're going in fully stacked.
Exactly.
So you're doing hard, but
you're
still going in with an extra hit.
Yeah.
And an extra hit is always nice.
Yeah.
Aster making our way back down to
floor 3. Yeah. A little bit more of my snack to finish. Come on.
I got handed one of those, like, really long gummy rattlesnakes at some point.
Oh
so
my
it's just
gosh.
sitting in
Just munching it, yeah.
I love those things.
I imagine, because you're in Canada, right? You don't have the lovely side effect of having corn syrup and everything, right? So.
I think we still do in a lot of cases.
Oh,
You still
okay.
have to look out for that.
Oh, darn.
But I don't know how prevalent that is because that's not something that I've ever had to directly look for.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, that's like 80% of the grocery stores, so that makes candy hurt. But so it looks like Shinji's gonna be going into
candy that has like natural sugar and such.
Yeah, it looks like Shinji is going back into the. And I did see they got that key, so.
Wait, and taking Nautilus, I still see Gold Star and go, Gold Star is excellent, especially when you want to be mitigating hits.
Though, Nautilus is still really nice against fireballs, although by the time you get to floor 6, you don't have a lot of enemies that shoot fireballs.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I just know with myself, when it comes to Gold Star, there's nothing that hurts more than taking damage after a room is completed.
Yes. That's always the worst.
Favorite. For my personal favorite, going to dash out of the room and hitting a projectile that is just barely still on the screen.
Yeah.
That
Whoa, that was a dodge. That was a good dodge there, Shinji. The lasers on Overlord can sometimes get weirdly offset, and you have to really just work hard. And it entirely depends on Overlord's position as well.
Yeah.
Because Overlord bobs back and forth, and it's slightly randomized. Which makes Overlord like difficult in the sense that you can't like memorize exactly where you need to go in every position because Overlord's bobbing is randomized.
Yeah, you have to sort of feel out which direction. But they take the health, they're into floor 6 again, they've got 3 health and still know where all 3 bosses are.
Yep.
We'll have to see if the layout is the same.
It looks like it.
Back down.
Yeah. Assuming Aster chooses to not salvage a key either.
Yeah. Which they might not. They don't have Scrap Runner. Having Scrap Runner for salvaging keys is always one of those things that's like just excellent because that's a you're going in with basically max scrap.
Yeah, it's not easy. Pretty good, I was gonna say pretty good, ooh, I would not open up that much of, there we go, yeah.
Looking for the ammo.
Decided to do, the big boy first. Oh, nice. There's a shield right there.
Ooh. Good shield. Also, yeah, getting engorged out of the way right away gives you time to pick yourself back up, which is not a bad idea.
Although then you get mean rooms like this too.
Yeah,
and yeah.
No.
That is it for Shinji.
Flagplant remains on phase 1 of machine.
Yes, phase. Or was it? It was phase 2, I think.
No, it was phase 1. They barely got into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we wait for Aster.
Yeah, now it's a question of how far will Aster manage.
I think Aster made it all the way to floor 6.
Aster made it to floor 6 and then got, if I recall, caved in by Engorge.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like we said, this is not easy to do, especially as Chaos Ship.
No.
You have to really know all of your weapons. You have to, like... That's... honestly, it is nice that out of all of the ships that you can get, Chaos Ship would technically be your last ship that you unlock, and for understandable reasons. Because it's essentially a...
kind of your... Yeah.
Yeah, it's essentially a randomizer.
It's basically your test of your capacity with every weapon.
Like, you can...
It's always kind of fun to have.
Yeah, and, like, you can, like, remove certain weapons in the pool, but, like, you're still contending with a bunch of other, the base weapons.
Yeah, and some of the base weapons that are there no matter what you do are still going to be the not greats, because I believe Railgun is always in there no matter what. Or is that...
It's not Railgun. The base weapons are Vulcan, Laser, Revolver, Charge, and, what was the last? There was one more.
Is it Thunderhead? No.
No, not Thunderhead. Vulcan. Vulcan's the last one I think I missed.
Which... Yeah, even in there, Revolver, especially on its own with no keywords, is not great. But I know another game that I've put a fair amount of time into that is Rogue Legacy 2. Has a special mode called Thanatophobia, where you get each life you get locked to a specific class.
Interesting.
And your next life, so it's like your first life may be Mage, your next life might be Dragonlancer, and you've got 15 lives to beat the game with, which is one for each class. And it's like Chaos Ship is almost very similar to that in my head, because both of them, they make you have to deal with the hand you're dealt, and sometimes that hand you're dealt is one that you're not good with, so you just have to make do.
Also, I was really late enjoying seeing the firewall fight with Nautilus. Aster was putting really good use to the Nautilus dash. Now
bullying him,
yeah,
but it deserved, honestly.
Exactly.
When you throw a boss that has that much fire with an ability that lets you douse fire, yeah.
Yep. Now that's... Nautilus was made for that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm also noticing just how much better you can do when you have your ammo up.
Yeah.
Again, loud song, hold on.
Those two extra keywords can make all of the difference sometimes.
There we go. Loud sound. Done. I might just have to remove that one song in the... off the playlist. Because it seems to be just this one. Aw. You're okay, Shinji. Like I said, like... that boss is not easy. And it's also an extremely obscure boss. Not a lot of people even realize that you can actually go back into normal mode and defeat those bosses, because you unlock Sword and Chaos Ship, like, after hard mode. So most people just stick to hard mode as they continue.
Sword is also, again, as like Shinji's saying, it's their bread and butter, but it's also just really good against the original machine, because there's so many projectiles they shoot that you can swat away.
Yeah. Yeah, and the one attacks that you got hit by are the ones that have extremely, and I think it's also like Nick and I have complained about this before, is that there's a few attacks from Machine where you have like no, just not a single way to react to them. Like just the lowest reaction time that you can deal with.
I know some fights in some games you can sometimes make that work, but it's very circumstantial.
Yeah, the large left and right waves. Oh yeah, that's free on sword.
Like, I know I'm thinking with like other bosses and like quick reaction attacks, I'm thinking CGE when he decides to just like do that giant beam from one of his hands. Sometimes he just does that out of nowhere.
I remember it used to have not a single,
Oh, that's evil.
Yeah, it did not have a single, no single reaction.
Awful, actually.
Yeah. Okay, Aster looks comfortable enough for Overlord with a good charge. Interesting.
54% ammo on a Thunderhead. 5 health, a shield.
Yeah, and as far as I know, the other thing that's also technically seeded is the randomized weapons.
Yeah. I don't know what would happen if you didn't seed that, honestly.
It'd be weird, for sure. Like, I would not be... Yeah, I would not be seeding, or at least doing any kind of seeded speedrun with Chaos Ship anytime soon. Maybe I could do a seeded run of Hand of the First, which would be really funny. Actually, that would be fun. F7 Hand of the First, seeded run. I might do that next time.
Hand of the First is sometimes like, you get Genocide 3 rooms in a row, or you get Crimson Lotus on a boss.
Crimson Lotus on a boss. Yeah. Thunderhead with no ammo is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like layout-wise, this is very similar to the one Shinji had, but I didn't see if Aster scrapped a key or not.
It might be that they're in different positions. The mini-bosses.
They look like they're somewhat similar, at least.
I would have saved that bomb and bombed in here and escaped, but...
This is the room that did Shinji in.
Yeah.
Look at how much having ammo helps.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the more nasty thing with the, yeah, this is the same layout and such, because here's where Idol is. So I don't know what was different than that first time.
It might be fixed then, but again, we had that situation.
What caused Twinfold to show up?
It might be the key.
Maybe. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. Having the ammo for, like, having the keywords is both, like, a boon just to have better things, but correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that phasing still has its ammo deduction.
It does, I believe.
Which is kind of painful when you only have a percentage.
Yeah. Picking up a small ammo up to just take care of, okay, so...
Yeah, because red cap's up here.
Red cap's up here.
That engorged is down below. Which is not pleasant, but at this point, all Aster needs to do is
get the mini boss and boss, yeah.
Engorged, find machine, and just make it through the first phase. If they make it through the first machine phase, they get the flagplant.
Yeah. Okay, so they do have the same mini bosses, so...
Yeah.
Not doing well right now. Ooh. Oh. Welp.
Good there. No!
That's the game.
Engorge claims another.
Engorge claims another. Alright. We're gonna stop the flag here. And we will go straight. Yeah, Shinji wins based on the flagplant rule. We're gonna quickly transition over and get things ready. I'm gonna take a quick break to put my dishes away, and then I will be ready.